Hello. So let's start with my camera settings. So my camera settings, I always change them, but I have this little chart to help you with them. I'll make a video on how I choose my camera settings and when I use which camera settings, but it's those. Now for my controller settings, I'm always changing this. What I recommend you do is go check out my Dead Zones and Sensitivities video and also check out my server. My controller bindings are this. And as for my video settings, I just put everything on performance, high performance, and I increase the world detail to high quality and enable lens flares. That's it. And then with Reshade, which you can download very easily if you search for it, what I do is I enable a bit of HDR. Here you have my HDR settings. And then I put a little bit of orange tint. It starts to look a little bit more natural, more sunsetty. That's it. So yeah, let's go into the presets. So first we have my classic dominoes, just Arcana, a dark blue, white, dark red, anodized glossy. And here I always use the Alchemist wheels with Alpha Boost on Bacchus mod and pixelated shades. And then standard orange. Then this two that I really like. For all presets I use these two, and if it's not one of those then I use the classic. Okay, another classic one. So this one, main liner, and I always change the colors to whatever I feel like on the day. Doesn't even matter, like you can choose whatever. And yeah, wheels, I change them on this one, so I sometimes use the Reapers or Sombras. I just change it to whatever. Cristiano sometimes, Alchemists, and here doesn't really matter to be honest. Sometimes blue, yellow, gray, pixelated shades, pink, and same. Again here, another classic, Arcana, and these colors. And for this one, I don't really change the wheels. There it is. Then sometimes I like to use some punchy colors when I get bored of my presets to test out my mechanics. So I use just one of these with this color and this color. And here I just change the wheels to whatever I like. I either use the Sombras, the Reapers, the Black Spiralis, the OWMs as well, the FLTs, Cristianos, or Alchemists, either of those. Then the Gray Standard or Alpha Boost with Bacchus mod, pixelated shades, that's it. And here I have the Jaxi preset. I usually change it to black Kalos with Bacchus mod. So I go here and click on black Kalos. That's it. And here another punchy card, but for Octane, so same colors. Punchy pink, punchy blue, and Toon Glossy. With Cristianos usually, gray or Alpha Boost, and that's it. And this two. Here, it looks a little weird. It's the Germophile decal, and I usually go with black. So I go here, and I put in just this here, and then I turn the white. And I use that. Or if I want to change the wheels, I use it here. So say I want to use the Veloce, which I often use for this one. There it is. I change it and it just changes to whatever. So Veloci DHE, and that's about it with this one. This one, it's metallic pearl, this color, orange, this one, and I usually use Cristianos or the DHE on this one. That's it. And this one, just simple octane. There, yellow. And for this one, I actually sometimes use black and white, like this. That's it. And same here, I use sometimes the DHE, the Veloce. That's it. Here, same thing. It's the exact same as the other one, but I only change the secondary color. I often use the DHE or the Veloci. That's it. So here, the competitive. This one, I just leave it like this. Super basic colors. And what I do with this one is I just use whatever car I feel like in competitive, and I leave it like that. So this one is where I change all my cars really. I use every single car when I go into competitive, and I leave it like that. And always Cristianos and Grey Boost. That's it. Then skulls, no flipper. Sometimes use blue, or this one, black, and this one always red. And spirales, or sometimes I like to just change this to the Reapers or the Black Sunbursts. And that's it. And pixelated shades, of course, otherwise we can't be free sellers. And Tsuji, this one, just the Tsuji decal with any color. So this one I often change the colors. So I go here and I just start changing randomly colors. And here I often use the Black Sunbursts or the Spirales, Black Spirales. Those two I use. The other ones I don't really use. Sometimes this. And White Zombas. Great. Standard boost. I actually use here the Alpha boost with Bacchus mod. And that's it. Here, Snakeskin. Then. And I often change between these three. So the Black Spirales, Black Sombers, Reapers. Those three only. Then Grey Standard. Pixelated shades, that's it. Then Star Power. Weird decal, but I like it sometimes. Has a weird feeling to it. And I use the Sombers or the Reapers for this one. That's about it. And Alpha boost, usually. So the classic Stratum. So Stratum Batch Black. And then I change it to this colors. Glossy. And then here I just change whatever wheels I feel like in the day. So sometimes I use Alchemist, sometimes Cristiano, sometimes FLTs, sometimes OMs, sometimes Kalos, sometimes Sombers, sometimes Spirales. So it doesn't really matter which one you use, sometimes White Zombas. Then here I just use Alpha Boost. Then this one, I use it now a lot. And for this one, I just like to use OMs or Reapers. That's it. And sometimes I use the Grey Boost or the Alpha Boost with Bacchus mod. That's it. Then the Cyclone. I really like this car for some weird reason. So these are the colors. And here I only use either the black Spiralis or the black Sombers. That's it. And Alpha Boost all the time. That's it. Bloomed. I don't usually use this one, but I do use it sometimes. There. And Cristianos. Alpha Boost I use with this, and sometimes I change this to the Dominus and change the wheels to whatever I feel like with pixelated shades. That's it. Then Stratum, I just like to use sometimes blue and red, although I don't use it a lot anymore. And same here, I just change to whatever wheel I like to use that day. So here, Suji, same thing. Suji decal, red, blue, that's it. NRG. Then waveform, we start to get into those that I use Bacchusmod for. So I'll actually show you all the Bacchusmod presets. So if you want to get my Bacchusmod presets, just go to my Discord server and install the presets file. And there you'll see the instructions. So now I'll show you all there is in my Bacchusmod. So I usually just have this one to use Alpha Boost alone. It's not even here. There. If I just want to use one of my normal presets with just Alpha Boost, that's it. Sometimes I also like to use standard black boost, and so I just use that. And sometimes I just like to use certain color explosions with Alpha Boost, and that is that. And same here, sometimes I just like to use certain wheels that I don't have on certain cars, or I just don't want to change the car and I use these wheels, so I say Stratum and then I just click on either and it'll just change the wheels only. That's it. And there it is. And then decals, these are just ones that I don't use, but they are there. Then we have all my presets. So the first one, a lot of people ask me for this one. It's the purple humid haze decal with sunburst wheels, and here you have it, but you can use it. Then black halo, sometimes I just like to use a black halo and I just kind of go through each of my cars and see if something fits with that. So literally just any car, and it sometimes fits, sometimes doesn't, and I change the wheels myself. So say I want this car, I just change the wheels myself, whichever I like. That's it. Then I do the exact same, but with the ice charger and black halo. There it is. So this one looks nice. So I do that very often. This one is the one that I use. I just put the Stratum decal and this one works out. Or yeah, whatever. It starts to look good for some reason. Even this one. So here we have. So the classic one, here you have it. Then we have Stratum black, and this one is just black, and whichever car you use, it will probably look good, and you just change the wheels. Often I just use this and change it to Alchemist. There it is, with whichever. There you go. And sometimes I like to use this one, although not very much, but it is there. Same thing. Sometimes Ice Charger, this one I like. Very specific preset. Bogey Orange. This one I haven't used a lot of times, but I really like as well. And I either use it with Alpha Boost or standard black. This one, same decal, the Bogey decal. Looks like this. Bogey. And I often go for the normal Bogey, so I just go ahead and go into a normal preset, use that. Then again, same one. Now this orange one, I just like to use whenever I go through random presets and I like the look with orange. This one I like a lot. Same again here, so I like to use this car or really any other car, but I like to change the wheels instead of the ice chargers. So I just go ahead and change them myself. There it is. This one I like. This one as well. With the arms I also like. And the FLTs. There it is. Then white stratum. So here I often just go to the stratum and change it. And then I change the wheels myself. So this. Or this one's with the OEMs I start using. With the Spiralis, it also works very well. Really any of those wheels. Then Alpha Cap, that's just an entire preset. I like it. There it is. Then Black Zombies, I also like this preset a lot. Looks pretty cool. Then same here. This one I don't use very often because it's not something you guys are used to seeing me with, but I do use it in training a lot of time. And then this waveform I really like. I often use it on my waveform, so there it is. This one I like a lot. And finally, just black and white, and whatever car I like, I just go randomly through. And yeah, this one is just stratum black and white, so I just kind of go through wheels and whichever fits, I just use that, and it usually fits with Alpha Boost. And those are all my presets. I hope you like them, and I hope you start using them, because they are the best presets in the entire RL community, and whoever says otherwise is a dum-dum and should definitely consider changing presets. Anyways, thank you for watching and thank you for the support. Alright, bye bye guys.